Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our little podcast. This is your host speaking.
This is Sulai's podcast, Sulai's Nails podcast, episode 2. All right. So, how are you, Sulai?
Hot as fuck, bitch. It's 100 degrees right now. But I look cute.
Yeah. So we're filming outside today. We're trying out the better lighting. Lenny's ready for vacation. Check out his Hawaiian outfit.
Yes, guys. Look at me. I look so cute. Super cute.
Yeah. So we're trying to find the best spot for us to film. So this is our little backyard. Um, So like, how are you doing?
I'm doing okay. Especially now that I have my new hair. Like, no me hablen pobres. And you?
Are you going weta or what?
I don't know. What do you guys think? Does my hair look good like this or should I go a little blonder?
We have to stand up and show us.
Ay, quieren que vuelta.
Vuelta, vuelta. A ver,
Just don't
damn.
make fun of my no ass. Hold on. And then also, you guys can find this shirt at ZulaysNails.com. This is a Chingona nail tech. We have it in black and white. That means badass nail tech.
You guys could also find this shirt and not kidding. This is a custom shirt because this is a boss's shirt.
Whatever, mine.
Lenny, you can't buy that shirt. This is unique to you. So yeah, I'm sorry. We only have one microphone right now. The other one is currently charging. We were not prepared, or it didn't charge correctly. But we're gonna try to do it with one for right now. Eventually, throughout the video, we'll get the other one ready. But we wanted to let you guys know that we picked the winner from our last podcast. We had a giveaway. All you guys had to do was like, subscribe, and comment on that podcast video, and we were gonna pick a winner at random, and we did. So Lai is gonna announce the winner.
He's hogging the fucking mic, huh? I think he just wanted a radio show or something for himself. So the winner is, I use an app to randomly generate a winner. MG1973. We're gonna put it also like a little screenshot on the video as well so that you can see. So congratulations, MG girlfriend. I am gonna need you to comment below in this video and also leave me your 4 last digits of your social. I just kidding. Of your phone number and text my work number. The reason why I'm asking for you to leave me your 4 digits of your phone number is so that I can make sure that it's actually you, because I don't want somebody trying to be sneaky and be like, oh girl, it's me, and then I ship your price to them and then it was not them, you know? I mean, I don't think we have any honest people in the channel, but we never know. But yeah, congratulations. And this time, for today's video, we're also gonna be doing a giveaway. I was thinking I'd be a little bit more generous this time. And what do you think of doing $100 Zulay cash for the website? Or what is it called?
You have to say it. You have to say it better because you're gonna get confused. It's $100 worth of merchandise from the website.
Credit?
Yeah, store credit.
I want to call it Zulay cash, Zulay nail cash for the website. You know, that sounds better.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what we're gonna call it. So te meto lo que tú quieras en la boca. But so yeah, we're gonna be asking you guys questions during this podcast whenever we feel like it, okay? And then you guys will answer in the comments, interact, and then that's how you're gonna be entered for this following one, okay? Every time we post a new video is when we're going to announce the winners, okay?
Yeah. So there's gonna be a couple little segments. and you guys can answer the questions that we're answering as well. And that could be your comment or whatever, or you guys can leave us a personal comment or whatever. But yeah, like, subscribe, comment, helps us out a lot, and we appreciate all your support.
And also share to your homegirls and your friends. Don't be a hater.
Yeah, we're gonna try to keep it family friendly, so you guys could put it on the TV and have it in the background and listen to it with your family. Um, I'll try to control Sulai's pervertedness a little bit, but I can't help it if she does it on her own.
You walk into it. It's not my fault. You think by us touching this little furry is making noises? Like when we touch
Yeah,
it?
don't touch it.
Oh shit. It was my nail. Okay. So we're gonna start off with a question.
Well, before the question, I wanted to ask you, how are you doing?
I said I'm doing fine, especially with my new hair. I'm feeling it. Quiero que me saquen, pero me van a abandonar today.
You're supposed to ask me how I'm doing too.
How are you doing? You're doing amazing because you got me next to you.
How you doing? I'm doing good. It's summer. It's hot. We're in the desert. Right. I would think I'm used to it already, but it's still hot. I don't like the heat. I'd rather be in the cold weather where I could put on some layers, because in the hot weather I could only take off so much layers before it starts to get creepy. My suegra lives with us, so I wouldn't be able to do certain things here. But yeah, I rather live in the cold.
Ooh, man, I fucking hate the heat. Let us know how hot is it where you're at right now.
And if you guys notice, the sign is tilting a little bit because there's wind. That's the only thing that makes it bearable out here, a little wind. But other than that, like it's all right. Can't complain. We're busy. We try to we're trying to enjoy life. Patrick just started his senior year in high school. 12 years ago, he started kindergarten, right? And now he started senior year high school. So by this time next year, he should be working. He should be driving. Damn, I don't know if I'm ready for that.
Me neither. He's my baby.
All right. Well, the other baby's down here somewhere.
That baby is gonna be literally older than me.
Yeah. So yeah, that's one thing I'm looking forward to. Seeing Patrick become an adult and see him not leave the nest. I don't expect him to leave the nest anytime soon, but he's gonna be on his own. He's gonna be a little bit more independent. He's gonna be working out there. Hopefully, we prepared him like good enough for him to thrive.
I have a question. What age did you guys move out? If you ever moved out or whatever. Because I was just telling Patrick yesterday that I didn't move out until I was 25. And I was kind of forced. Yeah, I was 25. How old are you?
Weren't you like 24? Because I was 28.
I think it was when I was 25. I was gonna be 25 because it was January.
No, I made you move out like in December, like Christmas.
He don't even remember. Okay, look it. So we ended up getting married in November of whatever year that was, 9 years ago. And then I didn't move out until January. That's why my dad was bitching.
26.
Oh, can't do the math. My dad was bitching like y'all abandoned us, like that. That's how I never forget it.
So we got married, and I had an apartment for us ready so we can like live on our own. And Sulai didn't want to join.
I was scared.
I had to live, I don't know how many weeks alone, just prepping the house for her. And finally, she got the courage to move out, leave her family behind, and start with her new family. But I was there for a while, married and alone.
Damn. Well, I needed to make sure that you knew how to keep a house clean. I was just kidding. I was scared for real because all I knew was my mom, my dad, and stuff like that. To me, I was, bitch, what the fuck am I gonna do? Even though we ain't living far. But like, yeah, I wanna know how long. I mean, how old were you when you moved out? And like, were you scared or were you like ready? Because not everybody's ready. That's why I feel like because we're different is good, you know? Like, he kind of shows me things that I would have never done if I wasn't in this relationship.
Yeah, I was talking to some of my friends. Um, we're talking about how we met our wives, some of them their girlfriends, and I told them that when I met Sulai lived under a rock. I had no idea what what it was to leave LA or she
Even
had,
leave my fucking house, man.
yeah. So she had no idea of anything, and I grew up opposite. My dad took us everywhere. My dad my dad wanted to explore the world, so he took us along. So I knew a lot of things, and when I came through, I showed Sulai a little bit, and I think, according to my friends, that's how I got her to marry me because to her I was like, oh my god, this guy knows everything, right? But that's because she lived in the rock.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me. I just remembered one thing, like our first little date when he took me to California Pizza Kitchen, and I thought that shit was fancy as fuck. Cause we didn't even go to fucking McDonald's growing up. Well, we did like on our birthday and shit, but when I went there, I was like, oh my god, like this is expensive. One pizza is $18. Are we sharing?
Like, what is this avocado on the pizza?
What the hell? I love avocados. But yeah, I was like shitting bricks because the fucking bill was gonna be like a whole paycheck. Like, what the?
She probably thought I couldn't afford it.
No. I was like, girl, this is expensive.
But I had already been there before, so I knew what to expect. And I had money, right? Saved up for that occasion. But Sulai, like I said, she lived in the rock. It's like, this is a fancy place. What are we doing here?
Hell yeah. So that was kind of funny. I just remember that. I was like, damn. Oh, damn, Lenny. Who you fighting?
You just ignore the dog. You just being a dog.
Okay, let's get to the real questions now because I get sidetracked.
Okay, so last video we actually had answered this question, just that the audio got lost because one of our microphones died,
I think both of ours died.
or eventually both of them died. But yeah, we didn't have the audio for it, so I decided to cut it off. So in this time around, we're gonna do it again, and hopefully try to give you guys good advice. Because the question is, what kind of advice would you give to somebody that's starting a new business?
I already forgot what the hell I said last time, but I get this question asked a lot on my live. And I always try to tell, well, my advice is that when you're first starting any business, you have to keep in mind that you have to be super patient with it. It's like a baby. So you're not going to see money right away. So whenever you're starting your first business or second or whatever, but in the beginning, it's going to take a lot of free time, a lot of money for whatever business you're doing. Like if you're going to sell stuff or you're going to do nails, it's going to take investment. As far as like products, you need to buy stuff in order to provide a service. You need to buy a chair, you need to buy a table, etc., etc. And when you're doing clients, you might not get paid in the beginning, and you have to be okay with that. So I always recommend people to have a regular job in the at least the first year, so that way you can rely on that paycheck and do the little nails as a hobby or whatever it is that your business that you're trying to start is. Because I know this was not a nail tech who asked this question. So like if you want to start a pastry business, a t-shirt business, a fucking catering, anything, whatever, just keep that in mind. The money will come in slowly but surely it will. You just need to post a lot on your social medias as well, and don't give up, because my business didn't become what it is in a year or two. It took me almost 4 years for me to really start seeing some type of good money, you know? Am I forgetting anything?
Well, The only thing I would add is that you need to learn to keep business and family separate,
Oh yeah, that's it.
because a lot of people that start a business, they rely at the beginning, they rely a lot on family. Like, oh, hey cousin, you want to buy this? Oh, hey cousin, you want to get your nails done? Hey, right? And most of the time they will help you out. They'll buy something from you, but they expect a discount, right?
Or a
And
little freebie,
or a freebie or
which is
whatever.
fine here and there,
if
but
if you're able to do it, and if it's not gonna hurt you, and if it's going to affect you positively in a way, like gonna get you exposure or whatever, yeah, you can go ahead and do it. But if you're barely hanging on and you need the money, just you need to learn to be able to tell them straight out, hey, you know what, at this time I can, because I'm barely starting, but later on, down the road, when I make it, I got you, right? But yeah, you need to be able to be, not, I want to say, stand up to your family members and tell them, no, no freebies right now, no discounts. But if it doesn't hurt you, then yeah, go for it. You get me? Because I know a lot of people take advantage of family and be like, oh, we're brothers, we're sisters, we're cousins, whatever, family. Like, shouldn't I get some type of discount? Like, I'm not gonna come back and support you anymore,
like,
right?
what the fuck? I'm gonna go pay full price over here
And
with manganita
and
and
don't mind me,
fulanita.
I'm just trying to hold the sign a little bit.
And another thing too, it doesn't hurt to give a little freebie here and there in the beginning, because technically, just take your first year or two as like a internship is what I like to call it, because I don't know if there's still a thing or not, or maybe it's illegal now. But before, like 10 years ago, I used to work in the Ultimate, and they would have internship for like the clerks or the medical assistants or whatever. So I don't think they would get paid. They would just go learn, put in some hours, and they were okay mentally a little. I think they knew it had to be done. So just take that, or the first 6 months like that. Like, you need to understand the money is not gonna fall out of the sky that quick. And sometimes you cannot buy your experience. So that's pretty much what you're getting out of this. You're gaining experience that nobody could take away from you later on, because you gotta get better, and you gotta do good, right?
Yeah, and the last thing is que se te quite la vergüenza.
Yeah.
Stop being embarrassed. Stop being shy, because, like, so like tells Patrick, closed mouths will not get fed. Like, if you really want something, you want to do something, you go out there and do it and talk and get some exposure, because like, it's not gonna fall in your lap like that.
I was shy as fuck too. Like, some of you guys may think, like, shy? You? What? Yes, I am pretty shy. For like a little bit, and then like once I start talking, then I can't shut the fuck up. But for the most part, I am pretty shy, especially when I am around people that I didn't know in the beginning. Now I don't really care as much as far as like clients. But the more you talk to people, the easier it gets. And there's nail techs out there that don't even talk.
Yeah, and look at me. I didn't want to do this podcast because
And
I was shy.
we can't even take the mic now. He had to go get his own mic.
But yeah, as for individual, like, advice for individual businesses, like, hit up Sulai here and there. She answers questions on Instagram, on her TikTok, right? But overall, we just wanted to keep it in general. Any business that you start up,
Yeah,
like, this is advice we would
like
give you.
patience is key. Like, literally treat it like a baby. If you don't feed the baby, it's gonna die. So by you not feeding it attention, money, time, whatever the hell, your business not gonna go nowhere. It's gonna die. Sorry, baby. So yeah, and then it needs to change diaper. That could be email, that could be social media. Nowadays, you cannot have a business without having social media. Like, that's the real what, I don't even know what I'm trying to say, but like, people are scared of social media, but you just have to do it. If you don't have a profile for your business, you gotta start there. And when you're like official, like, you're gonna do this, you have to do it legit. Don't be trying to save your coin, because if you get caught, honey, it's gonna cost you more with a penalty. So get yourself a business license, and a bank account that's separate to your personal one. Do you want to talk about that?
Yeah. The bank account. I have a little separate business on the side. I sell trading cards on the side, and I had to get a separate bank account because first I'll have my money mixed in with my trading card money, my hobby. I call it my hobby money, and I would have to be writing down or keep receipts so I could make sure that I don't overspend for my hobby. And at one point, I told myself, why do I do this when I could just go get another bank account with the same bank or a different bank? In this case, I thought a different bank was a better option. So I went and got a different account, uh, a different debit card and everything, and it's way easier now. So whenever I go do something, purchase for a hobby, I pop up my debit card for that. Right when it's something for over here for the house or for us, I have my regular account. So it helps to separate your money, right?
And that way you get to see, like, is there even money coming in? It's more organized, because the day that your business does get to grow, because it will, you have to manifest it to bitch. You gotta believe in yourself. When you get your little tax guy or tax lady, they're gonna be like, okay, well, let me see what you buy. Well, I pay cash, or I pay with this card, but then sometimes I pay with that card, and then sometimes I borrow my tia's card. Like, no, honey, you gotta get it in one place.
Yeah, and also for when you become big, and you want to go and take out a business loan or any type of business credit, they're gonna need to know if the money is coming in, and if you're over here showing your personal transactions with your business transactions, it's gonna be a little confusing. It's gonna be a little hard, and the bank's gonna see you like, what are you doing, right?
What the hell?
Yeah, so
looking at all this Uber Eats and OF
like,
subscription. I was kidding.
Right? But yeah, that's
that was
our advice.
kind of funny, huh? Yeah, if I remember something later on, I'll let you guys know. But that is totally my advice. Just be patient. And if you don't have patience, you're going to learn, because if you guys have kids, you don't know patience until you have a fucking kid or a business.
Yeah.
Or a dog. No. Haleni.
Okay, so before we get to the second question, Solai wants to challenge me on something.
Yeah. So how many of you guys, here's another question, how many of you guys ever played this when you guys were young, or was it just me and our little putita stages? So when we're little, when we were little, we used to play like, oh, who can unwrap a Starburst wrapper with our tongue without using our hands? That meant you were a good kisser or some shit like that, right?
I don't think I have a good tongue, but okay.
Well, I don't know, I haven't done this in a long time, but what color you like?
I'll take the orange one.
The orange one? Okay. So we're gonna stick it in our mouth, and we're gonna hide our hands behind our back.
Yeah, because last time I was accused of cheating because I had it in my hand for a while. I wasn't messing with it.
Melting.
But okay.
Ready? Or maybe should we keep it in just like that? I guess, because you need to hold the microphone. Ready? Yeah. Hold on, but the loser does what?
Loser does what?
Yeah. Answer the next question first.
Okay. Fine.
I'm gonna take a shot. The
loser le dan bamba. All right.
Okay. Ready? Hold on, I can't be laughing when I do this.
Ready? Okay. Set and go. You already spit it out. No, what's that? It's soft. I can't even find it. I'm trying to find the thing. No, perdí.
Oh, se cayó. I peeled it, but my shit fell.
No, disqualification. I haven't even done that.
Yo sí se puta, güey.
Yo no. I can't do it. You gave me a look.
I just found it.
You know I was gonna choose this one.
No, I didn't even lift it. Tú no eres puta, man.
I didn't even get to lift it.
But anyway, what's the question?
Okay, so another question I wanted to ask is a little bit more personal. Is what have you done? What's the worst thing you've done as a kid? Like, it doesn't mean you've gotten caught. It It could be like a you never told this to anybody type of thing. But what's the worst thing you've done as a kid?
Well, I don't know if it was the worst, but should I repeat the poop thing?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so when I was little, me and my sister, we used to hate our neighbor, our front door neighbor, because he was just like a grouchy señor. And we had the greatest idea to mail him a bag of shit. So one day when we were going to the mail with my mom, because she used to go to a post office a lot, I don't know for what, like money orders, I think, because back then that's how you used to pay your rent. Where we got one of the envelopes, like low-key without my mom knowing, and how to call it, we got a little saran wrap, plastic wrap or whatever, and we went to the restroom. So back in the day, me and my sister, we used to share toilets. I don't know if that's weird or it's a twin thing or what the hell, but we used to do a lot of shit together. So we'd be like, okay, so that's how we came up with the idea, like, oh, let's send him shit, you know? I guess we were probably sitting on the toilet when we came up with that.
Do you guys still share toilets?
Hell no. That's fucking nasty. And we don't fit. Even though I don't got no ass, she still don't fit. But anyway, so we laid it out on the floor, the saran wrap, and then we both took shit and the thing, wrapped it up. And then when we were on our way to like out the restroom, I guess we were giggling and shit. My cousin caught us, and luckily he was like kind of cool cousin. So he was like, ¿Qué están haciendo? And we're like, pretty much, what are you guys doing? We're like, nothing. But we already had wild ideas, and he knew that. So, excuse me, he was like, let me see what you're hiding behind you or whatever. And then we showed it to him. Well, obviously we had to give it to him. And he was like, oh my God, like, who are you guys gonna send this to? And so pretty much he didn't snitch on us, but we still got caught. We did a lot of like crazy shit when we were little though.
But did you guys end up sending the poop?
No, they threw it away. They threw away our poop.
You told me one about that you guys threw a dead cat on the roof.
Oh yeah, so but this was not a travesura. Okay, so long story short, we had a little kitten. Okay, actually,
what's a dead cat on the roof?
Okay, so let me start from the top real quick. Me and my sister were going to the store, to a liquor store, and we found a cat. Reina swears we were real, alive, yeah, right? Real cat. Okay. We were rescuing it, but low-key we stole the cat because we were chasing it around a car. In like some apartments or something like that. And the car was parked in the front, and we were just passing by, minding our business, when we saw a cat. We're like, oh my God, we could take him as a pet. But when you're little, you don't think all of that through, right? So we chased the shit out of the cat until we caught it, took it to our house, fed it, and it never left. So then, I don't even know where we got this other second cat, because we were obsessed with them. Our pets would just disappear. So then one day, this little cat, this one was a kitten. It was like so little and cute. We found it smashed like a fucking pancake, just skin. And so we were like, oh my God, poor cat. I forgot even the name of the damn cat. We're like, what happened to it? And then my dad, I think he was the one who was like, oh, se lo comieron los perros, or something like that, because we used to live in an alley and there would be like hella dogs passing through there.
How was it flat and the dogs ate it?
I don't know. It was literally flat. No guts, no nothing, just skin. So we had the great idea to throw it up into the roof like a little frisbee, so that it could stay up there forever.
But what was the point? You guys were trying to save it?
Yeah. Like instead of burying him, we threw him on the roof. Yeah.
And who was the mastermind behind this?
I don't know, I can't say.
You like your straw or what?
Yeah, if you guys notice my straw, I like it balls deep in the cup.
You guys are crazy as little kids. Well, the other day I was talking to my mom a little bit, and apparently I was a bad kid. I always thought I was I'm not a little angel, but like I wasn't that bad of a kid when I was growing up. But apparently, according to my mom, I did fight a lot with my cousins because when I was growing up, I grew up with a lot of my cousins because we all used to share one house. Like I want to say like 4 or 5 families, one house, and this is a two-story house. We all pitched in the rent, and well, my parents and my uncles pitched in the rent, and they all had one house, which was good for us as kids because we all grew up with each other, all my cousins and everything. But that meant that we would get into trouble, and like I said, I always thought that I was innocent. But because I don't remember these things, but according to my mom, I will fuck up my cousins left and right, like, and the thing is that it was only the female cousins because I remember one time we were playing in a pool, and those inflatable pools above the ground pool, and I don't know, we were trying to, like, it was a competition to see who could hold their breath the longest. But at one point, one of my female cousins, her name's Carla, she was holding her breath. She was underwater, and I thought it would be funny if I push her down more and hold her down there to help her, right? But I almost drowned her, and my uncle, he almost kicked my ass for it, and it sucks for my uncle because another one of my cousins, her sister, I supposedly hit her in the face with a heel, like the woman heels, because we were trying to be little clowns and we were pretending to walk on the heels. And when it was my turn to take them off and pass them on to the next person, I guess I flicked it off and hit her in the nose and made her bleed. And well, obviously she cried for her parents and everything. My uncle came out, and I don't remember this according to my mom, all of this, but I'm pretty sure he said something like, "What the hell?" Like,
what the hell? What the hell? What did you do to my daughter?
What are you doing to my daughter or something, right? But yeah, my mom said it was always my female cousins, right? I always thought I was innocent.
Poor girls. No wonder they don't talk to us. Nah, just kidding.
For my brothers, I remember one time. Well, this is obvious. Every sibling's fight. One time I did beat up my older brother, to the point where I was squishing his head. I was stepping on his head, stomping on his head on the bed. So it wasn't that bad. But I was so mad at him that I was stomping on his head and he was just crying. And my grandma was just looking at us. I felt like my grandma almost cheered me on, like, kick his ass, kick his ass.
Which grandma?
My dad's mom.
Oh,
right?
That's so funny.
Yeah, and another one I remember with my siblings, I think my cousin, a male cousin, we were wrestling. Because we grew up watching wrestling and we loved WWE and everything. And we were so bad, my parents always told us not to wrestle on the bed, Stop wrestling, you're gonna hurt yourself. But we don't care. We just kept on doing it because that's what we saw. I wanted to do the rock bottom on my brothers. I wanted to do the power driver on them and everything. So one day, we're wrestling and I don't know how I got knocked out of the bed and I hit my face, this part, the bridge of my nose, I want to say, yeah, on the corner of the edge of what is it called, the nightstand, right? The nightstand, and I just knocked out on the floor, and I was bleeding. And my brothers ran for my parents, and my parents were yelling at us and everything. And I came back to it, and like no ambulance was called because we're Mexican. You don't need no ambulance. But yeah, I was.
It's kind of like Malcolm in the Middle. Siblings.
It could have been worse.
You know, right now you reminded me of once when I was little. I don't know why, but I hit Raina in the cooch. I was like, boom! Like she was just chilling in the floor. I think it was the floor. I don't know, with her little legs up, and then Boom, I hit her, and my mom almost fucked me up. But I don't know why I did.
You almost took her virginity?
Pretty much.
Oh my God.
And I was like, OMG.
I shout out to our parents because we were so bad. Everything they went through. Like right now, Patrick, what's the worst thing Patrick has done to us? He got lost? I think that's the worst, huh?
I guess.
Here and there, he messes up like brand new couch and he gets Sharpie on it. Right? So Lyle was.
Oh no, he fucking. Okay, the other day, he was on his computer and tell me why he was trying to push himself off away from the wall. He made a hole in the wall.
Oh yeah, he pushes himself out like this, but he kicks off. So the wall's right there. He kicks off, and I guess this time he didn't know his strength, and he just made a hole. Which is not bad, not the end of the world.
It wasn't intentional.
Yeah, and I put him to fix it. He still hasn't fixed it. It's been over a month already. But it's his responsibility to fix it. Now that he's 17. But as a little kid, we almost lost him.
We did lose him.
No. We almost
lost him. We lost him for like 10 minutes.
I don't call it losing him. I just lost sight of him. But I kind of knew where he was at. My mistake. This was in the Citadel outlets.
He was like 4.
And it was a weekday morning. Nobody's there. So a couple people.
It was like around noon because we were eating.
Yeah, but it wasn't during the packed days. So we were eating in the food court, and Patrick was a little bit hyperactive. He couldn't stay sitting down, so he finished eating. He got up. He was running around the tables, and we were still eating. And then Patrick started leaving a little, and we told him, "Don't go that far." Blah 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 blah.
He was in that stage where when you told him, "Okay, bye," he'll come back. Type of thing.
So we were telling him that, "Okay, bye." He didn't come back, so. We started slowly throwing away trash, putting away trays, and we started walking towards him, and he starts running. We're not gonna run. We're not gonna run.
And I had fucking chanclas on. My patas were sweating, and nobody could be running with them.
Yeah. So what we did is like, hey, we're leaving, bye. And he kept on running. He turned the corner,
and we lost him.
And then we turned the corner, and we didn't see him anymore. And we were like, oh, hell no.
Yeah.
So we started looking around, and this is like 5 people, 6 people walking around, and nothing. If he would have gotten taken, we could hear it, we could see it, but. I
was like, I think he went to a Toys R Us, because back then there was a Toys R Us right there, and we had just passed it.
It was that little corner where Old Navy, Toys R Us, and Skechers was that. And we thought Toys R Us was the place he went. We went in there, we didn't find him.
Yeah, we're looking for him. Like, Patrick, no fucking Patrick.
And at one point, I saw a security guard, and my smart ass went and asked the security guard, "Hey, did you see a little boy? He was wearing a hat, and
he was wearing an orange Angry Bird shirt.
Like, did you see him?" And then like security guard tells me, "Did you lose him?" And I was like, "Well, technically, I lost sight of him, but yeah, he should be somewhere around here." And he calls it in. And a couple security officers came out, and they're looking for him. And I want to say halfway down the Citadel to where they put the big tree, right?
The Christmas
and
tree.
I was like, no, he wouldn't have ran this way this much. So I came back. And I started thinking of like where would he have gone? And the security, I could see the security still, and they're walkie-talkies and they're looking around. And I found him in the Skechers store.
You didn't find him. I found him.
You found him?
Yeah, you're really taking credit. It was
Where did
me
you find him?
at the Skechers store, looking at one of the little billboard things.
Well, we found him at the Skechers store. My point is that we found him. And the security guard didn't find him. That's my point. Security guard tells us, "You found him?" And you're like, "Yeah, this is him. Just letting you guys know we found him." So we thought like, okay, thank you. Like we'll be on our way. I'm sorry for causing such a inconvenience for you. Right? No, they went and they made us go to the office, and they made us sign away.
Fill out of paperwork shit.
That we lost our kid once at Citadel.
And if we lose him again, they're gonna take him away.
Yeah.
I was like, bitch, first of all, you didn't do your job. It was us, so why the fuck are we gonna be signing this?
Yeah, but tell us, why was Patrick in the Sketcher store?
Because he was looking at one of the little billboard shits.
So there was a little billboard.
But I remember what it was.
As a robot. Remember, he was obsessed with robots. He was obsessed with robots. This is a time where Iron Man was very popular. So he's obsessed with Iron Man, obsessed with robots. So he was in there looking at the billboard. Instead of being on the other side of the glass, he was inside the store looking at it.
That's why we thought you ran to Toys R Us. But that shit was scary.
It did worry us a little bit.
I was like, my mom's gonna fuck me up.
But we weren't that worried where we're like, oh my god, like, well, at least I wasn't.
I was.
I know it wasn't that bad. Like, he's somewhere around here. They didn't take him, right?
No, I was worried because my mom would act like she was his mom. And she hardly let me take him out because she didn't trust me. So I was like, fuck, now she really not gonna trust me.
Yeah, it says I was just the boyfriend. I'm like, she didn't trust me at all.
Like what?
Alright, but that's the worst that Patrick has done to us. And now that we tell him about it, he just laughs. He laughs because like he can't believe that, one, he did that, and two, we were looking for him.
Yeah, we're gonna have to bring Patrick and ask him questions too. Let's see what he says. And then another time.
Yeah, maybe Patrick could be a guest. But I'm very curious to know if in fact it was my cousin Wendy that I did hit in the face with the shoe, or was it my cousin Carla? Because if it was my cousin Carla, that means I double fucked her up. But my mom would know. And let's see if my mom answers. I want to call her.
I don't know why I feel so sleepy today. Like, I don't know if you guys are noticing, but we're filming inside now because yesterday the stupid phone overheated on us.
Yeah, it overheated and then the sign kept falling.
It was 100 degrees.
Let's see if she answers.
Okay. Why not?
Well, I'm not doing anything. She should answer. She has no life.
Damn.
Tesoro.
Ma.
¿Qué, mijo?
Ya tengo 30 y tantos años. Ya no soy tesoro, yo soy hombre.
Me vale gorro, tú eres mi bebé.
No, yo
sí
soy
te voy a
hombre.
seguir. No, para mí no.
No, yo soy hombre. ¿Ok?
Te voy a decir como la que dice en el TikTok. ¿Cómo dice? Aguante, cabrón, aguante. Así te voy a decir yo, toda la vida vas a ser mi bebé.
Ya tengo 30 y tantos años, estoy casado y tengo chamaco. ¿Ok? Ya no soy tesoro.
Arriba, dale, tú eres mi tesoro.
He's a favorite.
No. Trust me, I'm not. Ma, te quería preguntar, le estoy diciendo a Zulay que ¿era Wendy la que le pegué con el zapato en la cara o era Carla?
Yo pienso que debe ser a Carla.
Se le pegué doble a Carla.
Porque Wendy estaba más chiquilla, no me acuerdo. Yo pienso que ha sido a Carla, pues Carla era la que salía a jugar con ustedes allí en la Casa Azul.
Pues todos salíamos, pero no sé, le digo a Zulay que no sé por qué me chingaba a las muchachas y a los hombres no.
A las niñas, no a las muchachas.
Pues sí, a los... Pero, ¿qué te decir? ¿Qué te dijiste de comer? Para ver si voy para allá.
Voy a hacer tacos de pescado.
No, la Zulay no puede comer eso.
No, son tacos dorados de pescado tan buenos.
Yo sé que están buenos, pero la Zulay no puede comer eso.
Me muero. Reno be like, you're not allergic.
No, ¿qué dicen? No, dicen que los tacos de... No, son de camarón. Me equivoqué, mira. Me equivoqué. No sí puedes comer.
Esta es viejita, man. Ya no te cuentas.
Pero son tacos de camarón.
Es que son del ocean.
My mom is already old.
No, es que me acordé que no dijo que le hacía daño el pescado. Ah, no, pues dije pescado, sí, es de camarón. Mira.
Damn, no me quieres dar.
Y me salen bien ricos, ¿eh?
Ahí me guarda uno.
Hey, me guardas para mañana.
Okay. No, mañana voy a servir, hijo.
Ahí te caemos, pues.
Para que vengan a comer.
Ahí.
No, traigo un Patrick.
Así a lo mejor sí.
¿A Willy's?
Ok.
Ok, pues va. Ahí te hablo al rato.
Dale, pues, hijo.
Alright, bye.
Bye.
Yes, that's my mother. She still treats us like we're her babies, but we're like 30, almost in our 40s, and
Hey, I think I'm gonna be like your mom because I just uploaded a picture of Patrick and I'm like, me bebo, thanks first day of school.
Patrick's 17, and he's your only one.
Yeah.
Mama has 4.
So,
Mama has 4, and one of them is almost in his 40s. I'm in my mid 30s. The other one is his 30s.
your mid 30s or your late 30s?
Mid,
How?
because
How old are you?
I'm not there yet.
If I'm 33 plus 4, that's 37.
That's mid.
Mid is 35.
37 and a half is
No.
yeah, and I barely turned 37.
Okay, guys, what's considered late 30s? As a matter of fact, let me ask Siri. Hey Siri, what's considered late 30s?
Okay, I found this on the web for what's considered late 30s. Check it out.
What is it? Can you read the first paragraph?
It says. The fuck, it didn't even answer my shit.
Exactly. No, but yeah, and my younger brother, he's
36 and up.
I don't buy it.
I'm in my early 30s.
I-
Me hables, viejo.
I respectfully disagree. And
No.
my youngest brother, he's 22, and he's the baby. He's a favorite. He's a favorite. And if you're watching this, Andy, you know you're a favorite. All right. Don't let them say otherwise. Okay, but yeah. As kids, we were just horrible.
I really was.
Okay, so we're gonna move on to the next question.
Yeah.
Okay, so our next question is going to be related to nails a little bit more, because this is a nail business, right? It's our podcast, but it's still Solay's Nails podcast. So we wanted to include a little bit about the nail business. My question to you, Solay, is what do you recommend for a new nail tech? Do you recommend a home business, if it's even possible nowadays, or actually going out and having a salon? What do you recommend?
That is a very good question. Well, I'm not sure if there's any state out there where you can legally work out of your home. Although a lot of people do, that's where we start from. But personally, talking about my experience, I would say that after you get like a nice amount of practice, you should venture out to either a salon or renting a booth, because I feel like nowadays, I mean, it's always been kind of dangerous to deal with strangers, but I feel like you don't really want people coming into your home, you know? And I just feel like when I used to work outside of my mom's house, people didn't really take me serious. Like, they're questioning, like, are you licensed like they expected a discount all the time and all that bullshit, right? So I just feel like once I went and rented my own space is when I guess my business did better. And also for your mental health, I feel like leaving your home is important, you know, like I don't know, like sometimes I wish I could work here and do nails, see clients, but at the same time, I don't like to mix my personal life with my work life. If you were a nail tech, what would you do?
If I was a nail tech, a brand new beginner nail tech, I guess I would start off from home, only because financially, I don't think I'll be able to unless I saved up so much money and straight out I went to a salon. And this means renting a booth at the salon, not actual having a whole salon to yourself. That's kind of hard. But I think I would start from home. I do remember when I used to do it from home, or she even did nails on the go, where I would take her to the client's house and with her little rolling maleta luggage. What's it called, so that she could bring all her stuff, and it was a lot of stuff.
It was a hassle, honey.
And sometimes the client didn't have a table, so there we go, bring out the table and everything. There's a little table that we still owe my mom because we messed it up. Yeah, so it was a hassle. But she did everything. The point is that she did everything that she could to get out there, to get the business going. And I think starting from home would be the best thing. I know it might not be how do you say it? It might not be legal to do it nowadays, but right, hey, we gotta hustle.
You gotta do what you gotta do. And another reason why I recommend going out and to the salon or whatever is because that's how you find more clients too. Because that's one thing that a lot of people be like, how do you build clientele? How do you do this? Like if you are in like, I don't know, like a regular nail shop, you're getting commission or whatever. It's not even like a rented space. You're just working with whatever clients walk in. That's a great way to also work on your speed, get to kind of see how other people work, deal with different type of clientele, and then you'll get to see if that's what you want or you want to be a little bit more private. Because I have never worked in a salon where people like rush me or anything like that. I've always worked in a little private area at a salon. And so it was a little tougher for me because nobody knew that I was there. So if you guys are in a regular nail salon, people gonna walk in and be like, okay, I need my nails done, you know? So I feel like it's easier to build up a clientele that way than if you're alone. But both of them have their pros and cons.
Yeah, because I would use it like working from home. I would use it more as a practice. Like I don't want to be like, how do you say it? Like I don't want to be telling everybody that I'm doing nails and I'm doing it from home. Come check me out, come through, whatever. Because like Solai said, you don't want just anybody in your house, but whoever you bring, family, friends, vecinas, right? Use it as practice. Use it as real practice. Like don't just mess around, whatever. Use it as real practice. Film yourself too, so that way you can see how well you did. You could even use it as content if you're running some type of social media, right? But use it as practice and just keep practicing. And when you get better at it and you save a good amount of money, you can go and into a real salon and get some full exposure. Because now we're talking about, like I said, people coming in, like you have foot traffic. And that's where you show that, hey, this girl knows what she's doing, or this guy knows what he's doing. And you're not shy no more, right? At this point, you're like confident of your work. You have a catalog of designs that you've done before, and you build up a good amount of material. And if you need material, right, shopsoleilsnails.com.
Oh, by the way, before I forget, I did want to give you guys a little discount for those of you guys who are watching. Also, besides the giveaway, this is our little secret because not everybody's gonna be watching, you know. So from the date that we post this video, we'll give you until Friday. So we're hoping this will be uploaded on a Monday. We'll give you until Friday to use the discount code, and the discount code is going to be for the full website. And you guys can use what could be the code? Podcast.
We'll post it right here.
Yeah.
But yeah, so enjoy it.
Most likely podcast 10 or something like that.
Yeah, take advantage of it. We rarely do the full website. And yeah, like I said, get your material and build up your I guess inventory so you can have a lot of variety. So the people, sorry.
And remember that once you are legit, like literally, you can use all of this as a write-off. So you need to work smarter, and because a lot of us are afraid of money, spending money, anything revolving money. So if I would have known that I could have used all of that fucking shit as a write-off from the beginning, girl, you know how much shit I would be buying? Especially if you still have if you have support from your family, your husband, you don't have to worry about taking that money you make from nails and paint something. You can reinvest it into your business, and that's the way you're gonna grow faster, because people like variety, people like new shit, you know. So if you're just limited to certain things, they're gonna be like, she only has 5 colors, I already wore them all. She doesn't have no fucking crystals or my whatever, you know. Because trust me, I heard it all as a beginner. I was like, why do you think I'm an addict now? But you know what, the addiction comes through. Like I said, you can do write-offs. So that's the plus. If you guys buy things to record content, that's also a type of write-off. But this only counts if you are a small business, not a hobby or whatever.
Yeah. So if you are, so if you are a nail tech that just started and you're just using your own name, you're just like renting a space, you're technically not a business. You're a self-employed worker person, but you are not a business.
So I'm not sure exactly, but you have to talk to your tax preparer. I don't know what exactly you could write off if you're not a business on paper. I don't know.
The things you could do, I know that, for example, if you are doing your taxes individually, the things you could do is you could put uniform or materials. Well, not materials, but you have to talk to a tax preparer. But there's some things you can put, but not entirely everything. But once you become a business, let's just say, like I said, you reinvested.
Yeah.
You reinvested.
And from what I remember, when you're a fresh business, I think you have up to 3 years to claim a loss. So technically, you can, let's say you just started and you just literally reinvested all your money into your furniture, your products, or your camera. You will not raise any red flags to the IRS because you're new. That's what businesses do. You make the money and you reinvest it. So that's when you have to take advantage, you know?
Yeah, but in order to get there, what I'm trying to say is you have to, you have to reinvest your money, save it, reinvest it, and you're going to be doing this for a good while. Yeah, if you're going to need it to be your normal income, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. That's why at the beginning, a lot of nail techs started as a hobby, and then they do it on the side. They have the regular job and then they do this on the side. But when you want to become a full nail tech and everything, that's why it's very important to have your prices right. Buy your materials and use them wisely. Don't use your whole jar of acrylic on one set of nails, obviously. And just reinvest your money. So when you have a big enough like thing going on, you want it to become a business now. And by that I mean you want to separate yourself. Like you want to say, for example, Lenny, right? Lenny is working hard. He is reinvesting his money. He pays himself a little bit, not everything, but he pays himself a little bit, and then he keeps reinvesting. At the point where he saved a good amount of money, he has a good amount of inventory. He's doing a great job. He has some fame to him or whatever, and now he wants to separate his business with himself individually, because people do that because they want to how do you call it, protect themselves from any lawsuits, any problems or whatever. And this is when you become an LLC or a, what is it called, a corporation,
An S corporation.
an S corporation or whatever. But again, talk to your CPA, talk to your tax preparer. They'll give you more detail. But my point is that separate yourself, because at this point, if you're doing well, you bought yourself a nice vehicle, you bought yourself a nice house, or you're on your way there, and it just happens that you have a client that's a little problematic, and they went and they didn't have a nice time with you. Something happened. You ended up hurting them accidentally, or you guys got in a fight, or something happened, right? And they want to press charges, or they want to sue you, or they could take away your stuff. But as a business that you separated yourself from, now you're just an employee of that business. You're just an employee.
Yeah, and also there's insurance. When you become an LTEC, you can purchase insurance for, like, if anything happens, like if somebody falls in your space. Oh, and that's another thing. Like, dude, imagine you're owning your house and somebody fucking falls.
Yeah, that's why.
What would that fall under?
That's why at one point, when you're no longer a beginner and you need to move your business out of your house, because if something happens to a client inside your house, you're legally responsible.
I would have never thought of that, actually. It just came to me. Or like bitches who be lighting fucking candles near their workstation with that flame fumes. Don't do that. Who the fuck? Girl, you trying to burn your house down?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like, that just reminded me of a story. Once, a couple years ago, we had a little ceiling fan at the salon. Like, I still have one. But it was so fucking hot that I had it like... One of the things flew and it le pasó a mi client, like, and it hit the wall, and I'm like, oh, what the fuck? And she was like, what the fuck, bitch? If that shit would have hit me, I would have fucking sued you for nails for the whole year, and I don't know what. But it was like a regular client who I had for years, so I hope she would not really sue me. But at the time, I did not have insurance. I was like, dude, this is not even my property, girl. I'm just a tenant. Technically, that fan is not mine. But I was like, what the fuck? What the hell?
Yeah, that's why there's pros and cons to having your own business and working for somebody else. If you work for a salon, something happens to the client, well, the salon's responsible. Yeah, worst thing, you'll get fired, but you can always find yourself another space or whatever. But at least they can't sue you. They can sue the salon or whatever, right? But if you work on your own, they can sue you. But if you separate yourself from your business, then they'll sue your business, right? And they'll sue, well, I don't know if your business is big or not, but they'll try to sue as much as they can from the business. Yeah. But as in your house, your belongings, your car, right? They can't touch that. They can't touch that. That's why at one point when you're big enough, successful enough, yeah, it's better to just separate yourself from your business, right? You can still call it, like Lenny, we're using Lenny as an example. Like, if he gets big enough and everything, he can start being Lenny's nails, or nails by Lenny or whatever, right?
He's like, don't give me no idea, shit.
Right. And Lenny himself would just be an employee of Lenny's nails, or nails by Lenny, right? So they can't touch him, right? But back to the beginner nail techs. Yeah, best advice is, well, you gotta keep going. You gotta push yourself to want to do it. You're gonna push yourself to get up and do it, and stop being shy, and just go out there and be outgoing and talk to people if you're shy, because you are a little antisocial. Well, then this might not be the business for you. But you just gotta break out of your shell.
And put yourself out there, because the clients are not gonna fall out of the sky.
Like I told Sulai when she wanted to force me to learn how to do nails for whatever reason, I told her one of my things is that I just feel weird touching other people's hands. Right? I just feel weird, like, and then while I'm touching their hands, I'm like talking
What
to
if their
them.
hands smell like dick or something?
Or anything, right? It just, to me, it's just weird. Right? I'm very conservative. Alright, sometimes it doesn't look like it, but I am very conservative, and I just don't feel right touching other people's hands. But I remember, so I had a class, and I was in the back of the class, just walking around, supervising people if they needed help. And so I wasn't able to get to them. I could do my best and help them out. And there was these two girls that were brand new. They bought their equipment, they bought everything for the class, and they wanted to learn. And I could tell that they were really shy when it came to filing the nail, like filing, doing the little curve and everything. And they were going like, right? And that wasn't doing anything. It's like you're striking a match really slow, like really soft. That match is never gonna turn on, right? And from what Sulai taught me is that you have to go, right?
Put your back into it. Put your back into it.
And these girls were not gonna do, so they're gonna fall behind. So I stepped up and I went and I started talking to them, telling them if they're shy about, were they afraid to hurt themselves? Because they were doing that on themselves. Were they afraid to hurt themselves? And they're like, no, it just, I don't know how to do it. So I grabbed their hand and I started doing it. And at one point I did feel like, oh my God, like, I really haven't touched another girl's hand since I got married, which...
Imagine I was a toxic.
Exactly.
But like, the hell are you doing over there?
Right?
Get your ass
But
over there.
I got over it. I got over it real quick, because at this point it's more of a necessity. Like, I need to help them, right? And I'm pretty sure you guys, if it's a necessity to make money, you guys will get over your shyness. You guys will get over your whatever you guys...
Huevonitis.
Uh-huh.
Whatever ideas you got.
And you'll do it. You do it. And if you think like that every single day when you get up and you get to it, like, trust me, it's gonna work out.
Yeah, and if you guys have kids or whatever, use them as your motivation to keep on going. Like, bitch, I'm tired. But no matter what job it is that you're doing, you're gonna be tired.
Lenny needs
You might hate it.
Lenny needs new outfits and he needs food, so that's
And
why
pup
Sola
cups.
has to get up and work.
And no one touching.
Good thing Lenny is Sola is not mine, so that's not okay.
Yeah.
Lenny was the purse that never was.
I know, man. Loki, I want a purse. Just kidding.
But yeah, that's our advice to new nail techs. I know it was a lot. I know it was different things, but hopefully you can make some sense out of it.
Yeah, but querer es poder. If I could do it, you could do it too, girl. Just remember that, because I'm a dumbass bitch.
And also if you guys don't think you have the skills for it, but you really want to start doing nails, Sulai offers classes. Sulai offers one-on-one classes, right?
Yeah, I do, in person. But we also have tons of videos here on YouTube that you guys can watch. In the meantime, you know, pay attention to the hand movements.
She works out of Southern California, and I know not everybody that's watching is from Southern California. And the ones that are from around here, lucky enough, Sulai does offer one-on-one classes where you guys come down face to face, meet her, hang out with her, get to learn from her. And those that aren't from around here, you guys have the YouTube videos.
Yeah.
TikTok.
And I don't really like to do online classes, like one-on-ones, because I feel like you don't get the same experience. And I would feel like I'm gypping you because I can't give you the same as somebody one-on-one, because I do have a lot of people asking, well, can you do one-on-one like through Zoom? It's not the same.
Yeah.
So I'd rather you just watch something that's free here on YouTube from the channel.
Yeah, it's not the same having her right next to, right across from you, and she's watching
Where I could
you and
slap your hand like,
can-
not like that. I just kidding.
right, and joking around her, right? Then just to have a camera that's pointed down at their hands and her hands, and it's not the
Because I have to technically look at how you're holding your brush. That plays a big role in your application. So through the phone, I can't tell how you're holding it, you know? So yeah.
And just for disclaimer purposes, Sulai's classes are not like technically.
They don't license you. They just give you a certificate of completion.
Yeah, you'll get a certificate of completion, so they don't count towards your hours that you have to put in, but it's really good advice.
It's like a continued education.
Yeah, it's from what Sulai has done, like the client that she's helped out like that. Sulai sees a big difference, and I see a big difference too, because I come in there like at the beginning when I drop her off, and when I come by and drop you guys off a coffee or something, and I see the process, and I'm like, this girl is not a beginner.
Yeah, and everybody learns at a different pace too. So it might take you a little bit longer to get it than somebody else, and that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
So never beat yourself up if you're like, oh man, like,
That's in everything too.
yeah.
But yeah.
I think a mosquito bit me.
Okay, so that's it for the questions of this podcast. It wasn't a lot, but we talked a lot, right? I still can't get over your shirt at all. We're gonna do a little questionnaire for Sulai really quick. I'm just gonna throw a couple questions at her and see how she answers without really thinking much.
Is this gonna test my smartness?
No, it's just gonna test. It's just gonna see how you react, I guess. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The game is called Would You Rather.
Okay.
Well, I'm
Do I
gonna
have to
ask
take
you.
a shot if I don't answer?
No, I'm gonna ask you a series of questions, and I'm gonna give you two choices, and you just answer off the top of your head.
Okay.
You don't think about it as much.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the first one is
Boobs. Ask it.
boobs rash.
Boobs.
Would you rather talk like Mickey Mouse or SpongeBob?
SpongeBob.
But do his laugh. Mickey's voice is too squeaky, or?
Yeah, I don't know. That's for babies.
Okay, would you rather throw yourself off the top of a tall waterfall or skydive?
Skydive.
You rather skydive?
Yeah, cause what if I hit a rock or something in the water?
Well, there's no, obviously it's
Or there's
a good
shark
landing
or
spot.
something.
Sharks.
I don't know.
Sharks in lakes.
I don't.
Sharks are only in the ocean.
Well, I don't know. There must be an animal in there.
But you rather skydive because you said you.
I mean, I could still die.
You would never skydive.
Well, that's why it.
But this is
And I don't know
skydiving.
how to swim.
Okay, this is skydiving alone, not with an instructor.
Well, I don't know how to swim, so I'll still do skydiving. Fuck
Okay.
it. I'll die in impact.
Would you rather have Lenny or $1 million?
Lenny.
Lenny's like.
Did you see his face? He's like.
Lenny's like. Right answer, mom. Right answer.
He's like kind of shaking his.
Okay. Would you rather eat a pizza with crickets as a topping or take a bite off a bull's testicle? They eat that in some places.
Are the crickets toasted?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll take that. Wait, are they bulls?
But the bull's testicle is also cooked.
Those are mostly for men. I heard they get you horny.
Okay. But yeah, they're cooked. Both of them are cooked.
I
But
think
you
I'll
just
take
grab
the
it.
crickets.
You just grab it like this, like
Yeah.
a mango.
Yeah, I'll do the crickets.
Like crickets. Okay.
Yeah.
Would you rather watch a comedy movie with someone you hate, like a physical person next to you, somebody that you hate, or a scary movie with someone you like?
A scary movie with someone I like.
She doesn't like scary movies.
She gets.
I'm a little bitch.
Yeah. I
Because
don't want to say she gets nightmares, but yeah.
yeah, I do get nightmares, but something worse than what I watch.
I used to get nightmares with Chucky. I used to get nightmares that guy was in my dreams every other day, but I would still watch it.
Like I watched Paranormal Activity in the theaters. That
Oh my
shit was
God,
scary.
Back then.
I remember people couldn't sleep for I don't know how many days. I'm like, oh, I guess I wasn't that chicken.
But at least I think we watched it together. Huh?
No, I didn't know you yet. I was in high school.
I remember watching it in the theater, but I don't remember who I was
I
watching.
didn't know you.
But I didn't know you.
I don't know you. That's my purse.
Okay, would you rather live in a place where there's tornadoes or winter storms?
Winter storm.
Winter storms?
I don't know. What's worse?
I like the coldness, but I can't see myself like being snowed in every other week. Right? I don't know how often it is for you guys in the East Coast, but
Actually, I think a tornado. Cause what are the chances a tornado gonna hit my house?
you,
right?
You just see it far away and you're like, please go, turn that way. Right?
Be like, do I want to live in right here or in Texas?
That's crazy.
How do you guys deal with these
Yeah.
tornadoes? That's scary.
Over here in Southern California, here and there an earthquake. Like the other night, there was 2 earthquakes back to back, like a couple hours apart. At night though, like we're talking about 2 a.m. in the morning, I didn't feel it. They're like 3 point something. I didn't feel it. Right? At this point, we're used to it. But I don't think I could ever get used to a tornado. Or I don't think I could ever get used to a snowstorm, having to shovel myself out, shovel the driveway.
That's true.
Right.
I was just talking about this and I do not want that. Or having to do the driveway like the hell. Or just driving in the fucking snowstorm. Scary.
Okay, this one's a little more personal. Background story for you guys. July likes anime.
Yeah.
Right. One has to go. Would you rather keep Naruto or One Piece anime? Naruto or One Piece? Which one? One of them has to go. Which one goes?
I guess Naruto can go because I haven't finished it because they not in English. What the fuck? I can't even finish the whole story.
I think by now they're in English because they
Uh-uh.
it's finished. The thing finished like 5
Where, if you guys have watched Naruto to the end almost, where can I watch it in English? Naruto Shippuden, please, because Crunchyroll don't have that shit.
Yeah,
And I ain't trying to read.
And the thing with One Piece is it's very long, but we're caught up. And now that we're caught up, we're just watching them every other month. Well, we let the episodes cluster up together, and then we watch 5, 6, right?
Like, bitch, I ain't trying to learn Japanese. I'm trying to do other shit and eat and watch at the same time.
She's just not trying to read. That's why.
That shit puts me to sleep. I hate reading.
Yeah, on that mango.
Maybe I should read when I can't sleep so I could go to sleep, huh?
Yeah. I told her that we should have a TV in our room, right? But she doesn't want to. We haven't had a TV in our room for a long time.
Does anybody else in here not have a TV in their bedroom? Me neither.
Okay, so bye-bye Naruto. Bye-bye Sasuke. Would you rather have square nails, stiletto nails, or coffin nails for the rest of your life?
I think I could do square nails for the rest of my life.
Square? You prefer
Yeah, I
square?
like square.
I like coffin.
I like square because they clickety clack, more fits. It's
Yeah.
just snatchy snatch.
Here and there I like stilettos on you because they look fancy.
Yeah, I like stilettos too, but dude, casi me mata y me
Yeah, I
pico
don't
el
like
hoyo, like, that hurts.
I don't
That-
like it when you poke me.
That shit hurts. And the last time, I almost took my nipple off. Like, I don't know, I must have scratched myself in my sleep, but I had like hella fucking, like, what were they? The scratches? Like, I me saqué sangre. And they were already scabs. And I never felt them until the day I was like, what the fuck is this? And I'm like, what the fuck, bitch? I almost took my tit off.
Would you rather go on a cruise to a tropical island or go on a plane to the other side of the world, like another continent? Get on a plane and go
Yeah, I'd rather
overseas
get on the plane.
and go overseas,
Yes.
or get on a cruise and go.
No, after I seen those dinosaur whales or whatever the fuck. Hell to the no.
She's talking about Jurassic Park. They don't exist.
I don't give a fuck. There's actual
But this
whales.
is a cruise. A cruise is so big, a whale will not be able to affect it in any way.
I don't care.
The only reason I would choose a plane as well is because I've seen documentaries on the cruises, and the last one I've seen is the poop cruise, and oh my god, I don't think I've ever want to experience that. I don't think I want to make Sulai go through something like that, like pooping on plastic bags. Oh.
Te divorcio. Te dejo allá.
Yeah. She won't let me get off the boat no more.
Be like, take his ass back.
Okay, would you rather have the power to go invisible or fly?
I think fly.
Why?
Took a flight to work and skip the traffic.
Just instant transmission.
I'm not a pervert. If not, I would say to be invisible.
I'm not a pervert.
Well, that's what most perverts would choose, so they could sneaky.
I'm not a pervert. Melon.
I want people to see that. If I'm invisible, they can't
No.
see. You know?
No, but I would choose fly too, because yeah, I hate
Instant transmission.
I hate traffic.
Me too. Fuck that bitch.
I told Sulai I wish I was Goku and learn instant transmission and I could just teleport us all to LA and back and skip all the traffic.
Me too, man. If I could pay a couple grand for that, I would.
Okay, last question.
Okay.
Would you rather choose Squirtle, Charmander, or Bulbasaur as your starter Pokemon?
Charmander.
Why?
Because he's cute.
Patrick's gonna be disappointed in you.
I don't care. I could be disappointed at him for choosing whatever he chose. Which Pokemon would you choose as your starter Pokemon?
Yeah, and this is to the OGs. Maybe a new generation too knows
Yeah.
it, but this is OGs. They
What
know
about you?
Charmander.
See, me too. Yay.
I want to fly on Charizard to work and back.
I feel like Patrick is like a Charmander.
No, Patrick
He
likes
was-
Bulbasaur.
No. I said he's like a Charmander.
What do you mean?
He was so cute when he was little. And then now he was trying to be a little rebel-ish. Not really.
Oh.
He's not being a rebel. Like, but sometimes he do got attitude. Like, what is it that he told Reina the other day?
Oh, we left them with my sister-in-law for a couple of days, and he gave her attitude. Something about, does it look like I'm done? Right?
Like, bitch, I'ma slap you in the face. Tell me that one more time.
Yeah, and this is because my brother was talking to him on the phone. He caught him saying that. I don't think Patrick would have been able to act that way in front of us to my sister-in-law, right? He behaves a little bit more when he's in front of us. But this is on his own. My brother caught him saying, does it look like I'm done? Right?
Yeah.
And my brother was so surprised, like, Patrick, you're not usually like that.
That was kind of funny. Be like, boy, you better take a chill pill, homie.
Yeah, so that's our questionnaire. I hope they were fun questions. Alright. One more thing I wanna talk about real quick. Hold on, let me just find my page. So we gave details about the giveaway, right? We're doing a giveaway. It was for $100 credit towards
Zule Cash.
Zulai's products and Zulai's nails.bakecartel.com. Right? All you have to do to enter is like, subscribe, and comment on this video. And you can comment on anything. And you can answer one of the questions I made her, or you could give your opinion about something that we said, or you could just give us shout out or whatever.
You can answer as many times as you like. You know, all the questions that we asked throughout the video. Pretty much every comment is an entry.
So I'm not sure how that works, so I know all that. But yeah, so that and the code, I'll post it again right there. So you guys can use it up until Friday, I think. We hopefully we put this
Friday at midnight. 11:59.
Hopefully we put this video up by Monday, so it'll be like 5 days, and you
Monday
can
to
use it, and you can use it as many times too, right? But we'll put the full details right here too. right? And one other thing I wanted to add, so I don't know if some of you guys bought the mystery boxes. We would like to know maybe some feedback. Did you guys enjoy them? Is it something you guys would like to see more often?
Actually, somebody left me a comment on YouTube on my shorts, the video that I uploaded. They're like, Ziblay, you need to do this more often, because I guess some people didn't get to buy. And I was like, okay, well, we'll see.
Yeah, because she does do monthly boxes, but this time around she did a mystery box, right? Where obviously the things were a mystery. The monthly boxes, she does let you guys know what it's in there, but she wanted to switch it up a little bit. But if you guys prefer mystery boxes over the monthly box, let us know.
Yeah,
Let us know.
maybe we could that could be the new monthly box every other month or whatever. But I don't think if I were to do it again, I don't think I'll give the 3 options again. I feel like it's easier to just do one option.
Yeah, and again, I don't know if you guys just noticed Sulai's post. She posted that she did mess up in some of them. She gave out nail tips that we thought were a full set of nail tips, because the bag looked like any other bag. But we had a couple of comments that they opened their bag and
they were labeled incorrectly.
Yeah.
So they were labeled as a full set of 10 different sizes, but in reality they were refill tips. So we also sell refill tips, just in case you guys didn't know. They got like 3 bags of each size of like the 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 numbers.
Yeah, so these are maybe benefits them because those are the ones they use all the time.
Yeah.
But maybe doesn't. They expected the other sizes as well. It's up to you. If I give you guys instructions on how to reach her. And
Yeah, if you guys got a mystery box and you got the 2XL coffin, open it and look through it. And if you guys did get the refill tips by accident, send me a text message or an email with picture proof and your order number, and I will send you the correct bag. And you can obviously keep those, the refill ones,
Yeah.
free with a mistake, honey.
Yeah. And also, I know the first 2 episodes, we're brand new in this. We're trying to learn as we go. If you guys enjoy us, just the conversation between me and her, and that's cool, right? Or would you guys like us to bring in a guest, a third person, to make it more interesting? This could be just a one-time guest. Let us know who would you like to see, and it won't be a for sure thing, but we could try to reach to a person. Like, I don't necessarily want to have Patrick over because he's like not really very social, and I don't want to be poking at him to be answering. But we know a couple of people that you guys are familiar with, and they like to talk.
Yeah, and also, like, do you guys enjoy the mix between like business or whatever and personal? Because I don't want to include just like our whole life, but then it is kind of funny, a little entertainment or whatever. Or should we play like a game? What should we do to keep it a little
I wanted
different?
to slap Soleil with a tortilla and tell her, fill her mouth with water, and I slap her with a tortilla and see who laughs and spits it out. But I feel bad hating her. Right? I know she wouldn't feel bad hating me, but right?
My brother's calling.
Yeah. But yeah. So that's what's it called? That's it for this episode. Until next time, thank you for watching.
Bye.
Like, subscribe, and comment,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.